Hey, Juice Heads. Happy New Year's Eve, motherfuckers, and welcome to 20 Facts About 2020. And before I get started, I just want everybody to know this is like my main event of the year. This is my biggest podcast I've done so far, slash YouTube stream, slash whatever you want to call it. So if you look behind me, I'm paying tribute to June 12th, 2016. Not to get a little too somber or serious. That's the Pulse Nightclub incident, but I was in Vegas that night at the Wynn, at a very prominent club at the Wynn. Just makes you think. And obviously I'm a big proponent of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, and most importantly, the right to defend yourself. So that's what the flag behind me represents. Don't get it twisted. I love fucking everybody. I hope everybody should love everybody. So let's get into it, you sick fucks. You're sick enough to watch me. So fucking fact number one. You fucking unbelievable. You trusted your government. Why would you do such a thing? Never trust the government. 15 days to stop the spread? My fucking asshole. Fucking fucking tens of thousands of ventilators that these fucking governors wanted? Are you fucking kidding me? How many did they use? Like fucking 300? Yeah, the fucking Spartan used 300 fucking people too. That went a lot further, didn't it? And most importantly, 2 ships, one on the East River, one on the Hudson River. They fucking built the thing in Central Park. They built up the Javits Center. I think like it got filled up to 7% capacity. Are you fucking kidding me, de Blasio? Are you fucking kidding me, Cuomo? You waste resources like that? That could have went somewhere important, like to fucking, I don't know, like not shutting down the economy, dipshit? Or dipshits? Oh, Maron. And then you're trying to tell us what's essential and not essential. Good luck with that one. Fact number 2. Speaking of people that are full of shit, the CDC is full of shit. And if you don't believe me, listen to this one. All of a sudden, they don't support lockdowns. All of a sudden, they admit 6% of COVID deaths in the USA came from COVID and COVID alone. But of course, they couldn't admit that and not go back and redispute it. So let me spit it to you the way it is. Let me have coffee. Like, how did they say it in Pulp Fiction? Waitress, coffee. Never mind. Forget I said that. I love you, pumpkin. I love you, honey bunny. No, but seriously, 6% of people died with only COVID in their system. The other 94% did die with COVID in their system. Another fact we're going to get to. But here's the deal. They're going to tell you that COVID still played a part in their death, which I'm not going to dispute. COVID did play a part in the 94% people's deaths, okay? But they're not telling you that when they tell you the fucking stats. All they're telling you is they died from COVID. Just tell us what the fuck else they had that killed them, because they did die probably from COVID, but they probably died also from COVID plus something else. So don't take the other thing out of the equation. All I ask for is a little fucking honesty. So, CDC, you're full of shit. Fact number 3. The mainstream media conflates dying of COVID with dying with COVID, which is what we were just touching on. I guess fact 2 and fact 3 are pretty much the same thing, except I'll give you a bonus fact for fact 3. Did you know hospitals get 20% bonus reimbursements if the death certificate says they died of COVID? So fact 2 and fact 3 kind of tie together there. Here's fact 4 for you. Americans easily comply and obey to tyrants. And I didn't really want to do this, but I have to. I had to go to They Live. If you haven't watched They Live, watch They Live. Roddy Piper at his best, in his prime. Great fucking movie. By the way, one of the top rated fight scenes of any fucking movie ever. Watch it. It's fucking epic. And it's exactly what's happening now. Mask mandates, okay? The spikes in COVID-19 didn't fucking happen till the mask mandates fucking happened. Okay, I don't have to get into the bullshit with the restaurants. Oh, you gotta wear a mask when you walk in, but you sit at your table, you don't have to, unless you're a sucker, and the governor tells you chew with your mask on, then you can. Fuck that. I have notes and notes and notes. I don't have to. It's so redundant. Because if you're watching me, you already know. If you're watching this program, it's already too late. Hopefully 2021 isn't nearly as fucked up as this fucking bullshit. But, oh my God. I will just tell you this. I watch a guy in Japan that I admire. He's American, okay? He's not Japanese. I don't know what difference that... I don't know why I had to fucking say it like that, but... No, he's awesome. His name's Ryan Dawson. Look him up. He's anti-war, he's pro-liberty, American dude. He actually moved to Japan, I think, when W won, because he didn't want to be here when W won. But according to him, in Japan, there's no mask mandates. There's no social distancing mandates, okay? Nothing of that sort. And get this. For every 18 people... I'm saying this backwards. I'm sorry. But, let me say, okay, I'm going to say it correctly. 18 out of every 1 million people of the population of Japan have died from COVID. So, take 1 million people, now subtract 18, and that's how many died for every 1 million people that live in Japan. And this is supposed to be America, the fucking free world, and we can't figure that out. But, hey, here's the reason why. Fact 5 for you, folks. Mainstream media, big tech, politicians continue to chip away at our First Amendment. If I were any bigger on YouTube, I'd be shadow banned. But as small as I am on YouTube, I'm sure I still am fucking shadow banned. Because we're allowed in liquor stores, we're allowed in movie theaters, but we're not allowed to go to church. Big no-no. Big no-no against 1A, baby. Big fucking no-no. Nancy can get her fucking hair done. I'm glad that fucking bitch got caught. And if McConnell got caught, I'd be glad about that too. I'm not some fucking die-on-the-cross fucking Republican by any stretch of the imagination. Okay? I've said this before. I'm only a registered Republican so I can vote in the primary for the least Republican fucking candidate. But if anything, there should be more capable third parties out there, which I would definitely support. And how come tens of thousands of people are allowed to congregate for BLM? Why is that allowed? Why is that allowed? And why is big tech allowed to make money off your data, my data, all our fucking data? Yet we can't say what we want to say on their platform. It doesn't sound like an equal fucking trade-off. Sounds like something doesn't equal the fucking other thing. That might just be me. I don't know. Then you got cancel culture. You got the fucking Hunter laptop situation. So they selectively censor things that they know are true, that they don't want you to hear about. And they selectively censor things that they just fucking disagree with. Of a matter of opinion. So, there's your 5th fact for you. How about fact 6? The leftists, they want to call people that lean to the right of center Nazis. I'll tell you why they have more in common with Nazi Germany right now. Here we go. Censorship. Mask snitches. If you don't know what that is, use your head. There's actually people that snitch on other people that don't wear a mask. It's true. COVID party snitches. Really? COVID party snitches? People actually tweet and call the governor. I've seen it on Twitter. People actually tweet to the governor. But yet, people that think like me are Nazis. Anyway. Government telling people what they can and can't do in their own home. Those are Democrats, by the way. Oh, and tearing down statues and monuments and burning books. Yet people to the right of center are the Nazis, folks. Don't forget that. Fact number 7 of 2020, lockdowns don't work. Now, that's not sarcastic. That's a real fact. Think about this. Most transmissions happen inside, not outside. Yet people still wear masks outside. Because why? Because they comply. Also, a sub-fact for you, the largest transfer of wealth has happened right underneath your fucking fingertips. $1 trillion has went to billionaires. All you fucking leftist liberals out there that hate rich people, but accept all these mandates, all these rules, all these lockdowns, you just accept that the rich get richer and the poor get poorer? I thought us Republicans were the ones that wanted that to happen. What? Are you fucking kidding me? $1 trillion more to billionaires? Really? Under Democrat policy? Get the fuck out of here. I'm not even going to read the rest of the stats because it's just fucking silly. Oh, here's fact 8 for you from fucking 2020. Out of all the counties in the country, Biden won almost 500, as you can see on the screen. Trump won 3,000. Enough said. Let's go to fact number 9. This fucking COVID bill. First of all, Congress couldn't collectively wipe their own fucking ass, all right? Let's just get that out of the way first. Speaking of which, that's pretty good fucking coffee. I gotta call out a fucking Republican. Not for good measure. Not so you people just think I'm saying this just to be saying it. But Lindsey Graham, why do you want $10 million of our collective taxpayer money going to Pakistan for gender studies on what's supposed to be a COVID relief bill for the American taxpayers? Please come on my show and tell me why. And if you give me a logical, decent explanation, I'd love to hear it. And I might even donate to your next campaign in 6 years. With the fact number 10. Here we go. This is a marathon, not a race. Mainstream media, big tech, continue to cherry pick their stories and omit this thing that's the king. You know what the king is? Context. Nobody seems to care about context anymore when it comes to ALM, BLM, identity politics. And I've already talked about this on past episodes of What's Trending. But if you think me saying all lives matter is racist, and I don't even know how to finish that sentence, because I had a thought and then I hit the brakes on that thought. Because do you realize that's crazy to say that it's racist to say that all lives matter? So I'm just going to leave it at that. I support all lives. Call me racist. No, don't call me racist. Fact 11. Gun and ammo sales surge amidst controversy. We all know that's true. Remember Newtown. Remember Aurora, Colorado. What the fuck? I heard you can't even get ammo now if you wanted it. So shout out to Jack Tittle. Shout out to other people that don't legally have a gun or whatever. Better get one ASAP, because your time's running out before you have to go down 280 and get one like my dad had to, with the serial numbers scratched off. Whatever that means. Fact number 12 of 2020. Nobody, and I mean nobody, has elected Bill Gates to fucking run anything, or nobody has appointed him to run anything in any office. He's not a bureaucrat. He's not a fucking elected official. Get him off my fucking TV. All right? He's talking about forced inoculation. If you didn't know, now you know. His father was on the board of Planned Parenthood. What do? They murder babies. Sorry. That's what they do. Bill Gates had a speech, and if you want, you can find the audio yourself. I'm not your fucking parent. But he had a speech where he was talking about death panels because, like, you know, the the government wants to control healthcare so bad. So basically, here's how that works. If you're either, and I'm estimating the age numbers here, but pretty much if you're under the age of 15 or over the age of like 55, the government deems you useless. And it could be 65, whatever it is. Under 15, over, let's call it 60. Deemed useless, you don't get healthcare, even though you paid into it your whole life. So, good luck with that too. Don't tread on me. Fact number 13 of 2020. Being forced to stay home can be good. Finally, some good news. And what does that mean? COVID babies. But I'm going to burst my own bubble and take that fact away because, unfortunately, according to my research from DuckDuckGo, it turned out to be a bust. Sorry, folks. Fake news, not a fact. But hey, if you're like me, maybe you found some good hand lotion or dishwasher detergent or something. What? Fact 14. Being forced to stay home can be bad. And this is no laughing matter. Divorce rates have spiked 34% between March and June if you compare 2019 to 2020. I grew up with divorced parents. It sucks. So that sucks. And the lockdown has 100% to do with that 34%, in my opinion. Child abuse spike. According to the Toledo ABC affiliate, reports of child abuse are up 77%. You know why? Because these children have nowhere to go to report the fucking abuse. That's enough to make me want to fucking disgraziad. This fucking unbelievable. The cure cannot be worse than the disease. Motherfuckers. How do you not care about children and their fucking well-being? What a fucking disgrace. And worst of all, maybe not that's the worst of all, but insult to injury, drug and alcohol abuse obviously has spiked in 2020. Here's 2020 fact number 15. Only Matt Stone and Trey Parker. I don't know why I can only say their names in that order. I found something funny. Let's see if I can do it reverse. Only Trey Stone and only Trey Parker and Matt Stone are funny on Trump. And it's true. I talked about the South Park Pandemic special, which was absolutely incredible. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. It's on HBO Max, or you can get it on, I'm sure, Comedy Central on demand or something. But go on YouTube and type in Sassy Justice. They're the first people, to my knowledge, that used this technology with AI called deepfake that actually made a character out of Trump's face, called Fred Sassy, who's a fucking reporter. He's a news reporter. You just gotta watch it. Trust me. Just watch. Just go on YouTube after this video and type in Sassy Justice. You won't be disappointed. You might be freaked out, but you won't be disappointed. All right? Fact number 16 about 2020. Anything can happen. So let me just give you 4 examples. I'm into things like comic books and sports and wrestling, so this will go quick. Snyder Cut, it's going to happen. So all you naysayers, suck it. The Batman with the gay vampire kid, Robert Pattinson, is going to happen. So all you naysayers, it looks awesome, so suck it. And I'm doing that to myself, too, because I thought it was going to be fucking stupid till I saw the trailer, right? Hey, the New York Football Jets, they get a shout-out. You know why? They were 0-13. Then they go on the road. They beat the Rams in L.A. Then last week, they beat a dominant Cleveland team. And then they still fired the fucking coach. Don't get me wrong. He deserved to get fired. Adam Gase fucking sucked. But, oh, and then we had a WrestleMania in front of no crowd. So, they had 93,000 to watch Hulk body slam Andre the Giant to the ground at the Pontiac Silverdome. And then this year, they had the Firefly Funhouse, which was pretty cool. The Firefly Funhouse match. If you like John Cena, watch it. I think it's on YouTube. The WWE now really disappoints me because I have to pay to watch their shit live, and then they just put everything for free on YouTube. So it's like, why bother? It's like dealing with a bad fucking girlfriend. I'd rather just whack off. Anywho, I didn't just say that. Fact number 17 of 2020. We've accepted fake championships in this country. Major League Baseball, according to my notes, 60 games, and you're going to crown a World Series champion? I don't even give a fuck who won the World Series. NBA, I think they played like half the games. They don't even get any more attention. Fuck you. And hockey, they figure out a way to kneel on the ice, so I'm not even going to mention the NHL. Speaking of get woke and go broke, fact 18 of 2020, get woke, go broke. Hope you enjoy it. NBA audience down 21% from Christmas 2020 to Christmas 2019. Or is that the other way? Did I say that dyslexically? The ratings are down 21% from 2019 to 2020. Either way, it's not good. Oh, and this is after the finals were down a lot. And you know why the finals were down a lot? Because they got woke. Oh, speaking of which, Wonder Woman 84, and I'm a big DC supporter. I'm a big Batman supporter. I loved Wonder Woman's part in BVS, and I actually liked Wonder Woman, the movie, part 1, but they wanted to go woke for Wonder Woman 84, and it's lower rated than Birds of Prey. Not by me, by the critics and by the fans. Not by me, because I didn't fucking watch that piece of shit. And here we go. Fact number 19. Speaking of that, Hollywood is dying. And here's all the proof you need. $11.3 billion in 2019 box office to $2 billion in 2020 box office. And hey, that's because they're all like liberal, like Hollywood people, right? So they support these policies. So I guess in a way, Hollywood died from suicide. And fact 2020, pedophilia is on the downswing. At least the good people viewing my channel hope. And why do I say that? Because Netflix put on a fucking creepy pedophile show called Cuties, or a movie or whatever. I guess it's a movie from France. 800% cancellation rate. If that's not a sign that you shouldn't be fucking around with kids, I don't know what the fuck is. Oh, here's a sign. Ghislaine Maxwell is still alive in prison, and she's ready to give up names. Yeah! I'm tired of being right. Yeah! We know who's implicated on those fucking Epstein airplanes, don't we, Ghislaine? It's just a matter of time. Just stay alive. Just long enough. Give them all up. Because it's going to come out eventually. We could do this the easy way, or we could do it the hard way. And by the way, in 2021, let me turn off that's a dirty word. In 2021, what I'd like to see more anti-war policies continue regardless of who's president. I'd like to see the economy go back up, and I'd like to see this channel grow. So please smash that like button. Please subscribe, and the most important thing you can do is share this if you enjoy it, and have a happy fucking new year, because whether you like it or not, brother, we're going to have a better 2021 than we had in 2020.